Soldier Field, still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Right to the air is Mahomes. Complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope they'll recover. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mahomes. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And a good step over there. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Wilson Booker on for the Chiefs field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now Joe at the start of the great field position is facing 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. With it is Brown. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Who you playing?
He's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Who's up?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, I think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Are you doing the zone match?
First down.
You got to be doing the zone match on the pre-adjustments.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
And base. Always do the base. Always do the zone match.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, Rivers. That's caught by Montgomery. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now Brown, he lost the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gonna throw right side here, complete. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now here's Mahomes. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second.
Come on, you gotta catch that, dude.
You got someone to tackle.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. He's got some room to operate. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh, you gotta catch that, rookie.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And he is going to lose yardage here. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll try and run for it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Another try after the first down sack. Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Third and long for Rivers. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of a touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression.
What's the score now, Chris?
Indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play.
I'll bet you up.
You got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Rivers buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Rivers to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A first down throw here for Rivers. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
On the move past the 40. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. To try again after the sack. Rivers. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Rivers on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney, 61 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they've got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
From the 36, Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there for KC. 58 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in the game. He said he was telling the coach,
"Shut up, bitch. Shut up, motherfucker."
This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities
I am pretty tired.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
I did not.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And his throw here
I
is
don't have it.
incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion.
Yeah, I thought I heard him say it too.
Yeah, I was talking as in like I'm going to go see like if I'm gonna go get it or not.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they
41-6, 48-6 now. Oh, I'm winning. That rookie I drafted is pretty badass. I drafted somebody that. Yeah, he's got a 90 speed and 89 acceleration, but he's 6'4". But I'm hoping I can build a speed up. That motherfucker catches everything. His route running's really good. He's 80 overall. Hidden talent. I got lucky, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He had to go let it go back in.
Now Montgomery running right. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
I didn't even look.
Rivers.
What was edge?
Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
I like it. A lot of people shit on it for no reason.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh.
Desperation time. Rivers on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth
That didn't take
down,
much convincing.
and that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come
You
up
said no, I
first and
said
10
yes.
from the
Okay.
33. To throw, it's Mahomes.
You're like that one bitch from high school that just always switches with
And he's
anybody.
brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that.
Chris, we should get into Modern Warfare Team Deathmatch again. Me, Zach, and Aaron, everybody play it. I used to play that shit all the time when I was a kid, dude. I was really good at it at one time.
Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't think he could see me through the smoke.
They go play action. Rivers. And this will be caught by Mooney.
They just look at you, Howard, what the fuck are you doing?
On the chalk of the 45. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I thought you was getting it, bitch. Alright.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
There you go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Yeah, man, remind me. Take a screenshot of it. I don't care. Hell, you didn't even have to get me a dent. You didn't even really have to get it for me to take me to the Titans game. But hey.
For Montgomery complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield.
Well, Zach, I haven't had the tickets in the past 2 years. I sold them.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Rivers.
Jesus, you. Yeah. Love you, bro.
Down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs 19. From the red zone now, Rivers. And it's caught. And the Bears are looking at first and
Back,
goal as he's
dude.
tackled all the way down.
I just think it's sleep over everything at this point.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the
Somehow,
their coach is
I
probably
fucking
just hoping to see
climbed
something
a
executed
fucking
correctly.
building
Touchdown.
without even fucking climbing. Somebody want to explain that shit to me real quick?
Montgomery, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. This time, the extra
Okay,
point
a clear headshot, 59 and 39.
just a slight
Yeah, get knocked, dumbass bitch. Finish them, Vantage. Finish them. Fuck them in their ass. No, leave me the fuck alone.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the
They're the best
onside
around,
kick.
bro.
Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find
I'm probably
a
done
better
there,
way
bro.
to do it.
I can't lie to you.
Yeah, this game's pretty much done.
Oh, that's
I'm not a good teammate.
intercepted. And the Bears will take over possession here at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they
I'm glad
come
somebody
up
noticed
first
that
and
I'm
10
too
at their own 44. Rivers. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Probably. Probably
Throw is
should.
Rivers. This is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside.
Definitely that way, Chris.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, here's the thing. He's not going to get fixed unless they retrieve it out of the ocean or some shit.
Great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it.
This one's
into
already
6
out. He'll be good.
points. Rivers is
Chris don't fuck around come Monday and forget his tool bag.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions,
First call,
even
like,
one team's
all right, I'll still get the tool bag. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. It's not
Y'all done that before?
The pass picked it off.
I forgot my tool bag plenty of times.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
that
touchback.
Chris is terrible. He's let me put this in the words of good old Mike
The
Holtman.
Chiefs
He's a
offense
script
about set
bot.
to begin this drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a
I
thing
look
of the
exact
past
sauce into the
here,
van
coming
because
up
Chris was about trying to sell, and he walks up to me. He said, "Do you listen to him talking?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "When he sells." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Don't do that." I'm like, "Why?" He said, "Be yourself. Have a personality." He said, "Chris is a script bot."
Here's Mahomes. And his throw's gonna
I
be
just sat there and I just started laughing. I didn't know what to say to him. Like, okay.
really big. That passing incompletion. I don't think they need
Hey, that's y'all's
it.
first unit sold together,
This is
though.
an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need
Hey,
it.
he's just a straight dick. He pretty much is like, look, if you're not gonna buy a new unit, you're just gonna fucking die. That's point blank.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this
Too
one
bad they're in
down
a rep
to the
here.
edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
Oh,
No love in
shit.
this passing game. They've been a
Oh,
well-oiled
shit.
machine
Just hit the
throughout. Now she
fucking
saw a few guys
fan.
on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours.
Oh
And they
shit or
certainly
oh
weren't
shit
kidding.
Oh shit.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they are going
There
to
is
score
one.
again.
I forgot we picked up all the shit for it.
Touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point
Oh,
by
shit,
Buckeyes on
shit.
target. And this one was
Oh,
over
shit,
a while
shit.
ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So it's just
Now after the touchdown,
Finish
here's
my league
Butker
game.
on to kick it away.
damn, that shit's taking forever, dog.
Fields this way up at the
Oh
17.
shit.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard
Shit.
at the line, prepping for their
Say some
next
fucking
drive.
stupid ass
Bears
shit.
offense. Where we
I'm not in that
started,
league. Yeah, I'm not gonna be in that
very
league
much
either.
outreach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And now here is another
That Vikings user
interception.
has like a weird obsession
And
with
the
me for
Chiefs
some
are gonna
reason.
Take possession of the football. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Mahomes going to throw it here. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's got
that makes them better.
Right here. We're watching it in front of us.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
People's been over here.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, into a sea of
Come on. That's that.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bearsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Yes, sir, Daddy.
And they get him down.
I was like, you need the energy and the more.
Across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I'll trade you a stack of energy ammo for it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He's like, you get that with Arthur. I don't feel like running over
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
I can go fight it. Chris, I got two dubs on my phone that says that I can gun fight.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
I'm not talking about
timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
You're right. I definitely didn't drop a team kill.
And my goodness, another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
More like I get bullied.
Also what happens when you get this big
They're like Xbox users, bro. They're fucking vicious as fuck.
Right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.
Somebody's
and in
over
this
here.
situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown. They're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions.
I low-key toyed with that guy towards the end.
Turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Zach, you got any light in there? Oh, here, never mind, trust him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what.
I only got one. And an assist. Because you killed that right there. Chris killed it right, I'm guessing.
Force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. He's had
probably the
Charles.
race.
He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski.
Look at that pick they do.
When we intercept the pass, Oski tells your team to rally around and block.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
Okay.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
I didn't, honestly, at first I didn't think it had anything to do with fucking Apex, and then he just comes out with that.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Butker on for the PAT.
Yeah, don't get it fucking twisted,
Just
my
add
God.
on to their big lead.
I'm very fucking suicidal, not Zach. Zach loves his life, bro. He loves the situation he's in every day.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
That's false. I will never replace that. You know, Chris is still yearning over the fact that he just wants you to be his favorite. You know, he gets mad at you when you're not around.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility.
You don't build on him today. I'd say no too. Fuck you.
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Relationship.
Well,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just disconnect right here. Or mid-battle. I want the Mastiff. Or the Bosche. Yeah, daddy. Whoa, Alex, tell me down. Nah.
Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass captain publishes states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, keeping me energized.
No, I forgot.
I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good.
Oh, I thought they fucking like spit or some shit.
Y'all was in the house with it, we don't respect.
Yeah, dude.
I know, bro. Fucking hot. Fucking hot, bro. Sticking his butt.
Zach, you really had to kick our door? Yeah. Squad of 2? Where's that motherfucker going? Gray shield? Nah. Another fucking care package, dude. Oh. Last other team's up there. Zach.
Alright, guys.